Welcome to the internship program. I am Shubham Gupta from NextGen AI Frameworks Private Limited. I have 14 years of work experience in the fields of artificial intelligence, software development, and robotics. And what I created today is a Pathfinder. So, what this GamePlink AI is doing is trying to find the optimal path to reach the final stage. So, if so you can see in the many passes it is automatically trying to solve this puzzle grid playing game. So there are many options available, and people also have used it in 3D gaming, these techniques. So some people trained the AI on the GTA and other games, 3D games, and a computer was playing those games automatically. So those kind of things can also be done using this, but this is just the basic example how reinforcement learning works. So as I have mentioned, creating a game, simple game playing AI. So you can navigate to ngf.com/blog and can find the source code for this. Okay, so this was a project was created using DeepQ network or DQN. So this have become a popular method for solving reinforcement learning tasks, especially when dealing with high dimensional state spaces. So this article will guide you through building a DQN AI agent that learns to navigate a simple 5 by 5 grid. So let's see if I run this project again. So this is 5 by 5 grid. This is what it means. And avoiding obstacle and reaching the goal using PyTorch for neural network implementation and Pygame for visualizing the environment. So the window you are looking at is showing due to the Pygame library I have used. So this library already being used in production for creating games. You can search for Pygames. They are already available in the market. So for if you want to create games in Python, then Pygame is the library. The main thing is I'm for visualizing part and creating this grid and things, I'm using the Pygame library. To set up this project you have to run these commands, and remember I'm using Python version 3.9.6 for almost all my projects, because I tried the projects on 3.12 and almost in all the projects I got some error while running. So this is the reason I am creating all my projects in Python 3.9.6, and for production projects also I am using this version only and not the latest version, because you understand their latest version is not compatible with most of the libraries, because they have not updated according to the latest Python code. So this is the thing, I am running all my projects in Python 3.9.6, and version of Pygame is 2.6.1, that is that it installed. So pip list, let's see, Pygame 2.6.1, and these are the versions. Okay, NumPy version 2.0.2 is working. So let's see. So a DQN is a type of Q-learning algorithm that uses a neural network to approximate the Q-value function. Q-value function helps the agent choose actions that maximize reward over time, allowing it to learn an optimal policy in an unknown environment. And if you remember, I told you these basic terms, what they means. I told you these basic things with the examples if you remember reinforcement learning introduction, where I gave the example step by step how the what is agent, environment, rewards, feedback, and all these things. So the state is the current position or situation of the agent. Action choices available to the agent such as moving up, down, left, or right. Rewards are the feedback the agent receives after taking an action, guiding it towards the goal. And gamma is the discount factor which prioritizes immediate rewards over future rewards. So what everything is in simple words, if you look at these terminologies, you will understand what agent is, environment is, reward, feedback, and all those things I have mentioned step by step. So in simple words, what it is trying to do is navigate through the grids and learn how to solve the grid automatically. This is what the reinforcement learning is doing. And as you can see, we start from 0 position, and the goal is at 4 position. So let's see what it means. Our environment is grid 5 by 5, where the agent starts at 0 0. See, starting from 0. Goal is at 4 so goal is at 4 green one, and there are obstacles at defined location. Use Pygame for grid rendering, showing the agent, goal, and obstacle on the screen. So this blue one is our character. You can see the goal, and these are the obstacles on the screen. So here you can see the grid size. Width and height is 500 by 500. You can increase and decrease as per your requirement. Grid is 5. As you can see, this grid is 5. Cell size, so you can calculate the cell size dynamically, and you can modify it according to your need. Goal position is at 4 you can see clearly, and obstacles 1 2 3 see clearly in the other color, and these are the colors defined. So agent color, goal color, obstacle, and grid color. Grid is this. So you can see clearly this code, what this code is doing, initializing the positions and color scheme for all the components that we are going to use. Okay, so define the DQN model in PyTorch. So let's see the code. Okay, so to define the DQN model, first you will look at what NN is. So NN is coming from a torch NN module. So the first thing is the DQN model consists of 3 fully connected layers. It accepts a 2D input, x and y position, and outputs q variable for the 4 possible actions. And what are the 4 possible actions? As you know, up, down, left, right, those are the actions. Okay, so why are we using this NN? So why are we using this NN? So as you can see, it is coming from torch.nn. so the full form is neural network. So PyTorch contains torch NN module is used to train and build the layers of neural network such as input, hidden, and output. So what this is doing, this is for the creating neural network, the AI part. So where are we using this? Like this. And whenever you see like this, this means we are so this is init method. This means the initialization part. Whenever you call this class, you create some initializations, like if you want to initialize a variable, if you want to create variables that should be used in a complete class, then all those things should come in it. So this is the initialization part of the class, where you should give all the variables that you will require for the computations in the program. There can be multiple classes in a program, so if you want to communicate with multiple classes, you have to initialize some things internally and some externally. I will not go too deep into object oriented programming, so this is just the overview what classes look like. So what happens is, all the one particular thing that you are trying to achieve in a program, you can keep all those things in a class and then access the inner functionality through this through that class. So if you see this dqn, okay, so you can see in dqn, if I pass these two variables, what this means is this class will be initialized with these input underscore dim and output underscore dim. So this is what is happening. What it will do is, so what is state dim and action dim here? So state dim xy coordinates and action dim is up down left right. As you can see, coordinates are 2 and actions are 4, up down left right. So this is what it means, and you can create save this in 2 variables, so like this, and then do the computations separately. So this, in simple words, this is how you initialize a class with the variables. So DQN model consists of 3 fully connected layers. I told you what NN is, neural network. So these are the layers. It accepts a 2D input, agents x and y position, and outputs q values for the 4 possible actions. Accept 2D input, agent x and y position, and outputs q value, and the q value table shows the possible combinations. This is what q values or q table contains, is the possible combination. So you understand that the when I'm running this game, it is running again and again. So you can see it is getting better over time. I will continue this session in next video. See you in next video. Have a nice day.